So just recently I've been working on my front rack position, and I noticed I have a tendency to really just kind of have these elbows cave in and my wrist is really twisted out to the side. We'd rather be more in this position here. I'm kind of choking myself here, but this position here where the wrists are not twisted out. And the issue that I have is my wrists are just a little bit tight, so it's harder to get this position, and when I force it there, I get a little bit of pinchiness in my wrist. And the same thing happens too with a push-up. When you're doing a push-up, if you're lacking this wrist extension motion here when you're coming down, it's going to throw off your elbow position and also your shoulder position and cause some impingement in that shoulder or impingement in the wrist. So if you're very good at bench press, the moment you try and do a push-up, you're like, oh God, this sucks. Your wrist gets pinchy, your shoulder does some crazy funky stuff, wonky stuff, then it might be because of your wrist. So what can we do about this is we're gonna grab a band, and I like to have it right above my hand, so right where that wrist crease is. You get a good amount of tension on it. I like to use an elevated platform. If you tie that band to a low object or low part towards the ground, and then what you're gonna do is think about screwing your elbow pit forwards, and you're gonna rock forwards, rock back. I got a whole host of, holy cow, this is super tight going on here. And again, rocking forwards, rocking back, and really trying to get a good amount of force on your wrist here. And what you can do is you can rock a little bit more in, rock a little bit more out. For me, it's much more on the rocking kind of towards my pinky finger here where I really start to feel it. And how long do we do this for? Fantastic question. 2 minutes, guys. So 2 minutes is a fantastic, just a good number for any mobilization that you do. So doing this for 2 minutes is a great way to improve this wrist extension, and essentially the dorsiflexion, or this motion of my foot here. The wrist is very similar to the ankle, where these two motions, ankle dorsiflexion and wrist extension, are typically limited.